If you are a crypto bro, there is no doubt about it. You have either all three of these coins or at least one or two of these coins, and you haven't made any money. You ain't made no money in the past year plus. Okay, and I'm gonna go over these three coins. I'm gonna just show you very plainly why you should not be in these coins if you want to make money. Okay, so the first thing that all crypto bros have in common is they hate Bitcoin, which is which is really stupid. Okay, so I just want to go back a bit and show you. Well, this one doesn't go back far enough, but I'll just go back over the last few months. Back in August, Bitcoin was 26,000. Every crypto bro in the world is trying to short Bitcoin. They don't have any basic understanding of Bitcoin, what it's about. Like, I don't understand how you're in crypto when you don't understand the main thing, okay? So they've been shorting since here. Every Bitcoin pop, they're like, oh, it's going to go down. It's going to go down. And I've been telling you the opposite. I've been telling you, yo, really the whole year, which Bitcoin is up almost 100% on the year. I've been telling you the whole year to buy. And look at what has happened. A lot of people complained about the so-called fake news last week. Oh, I lost a bunch of money, because they said that the ETF was approved and it wasn't. Oh, I lost money. Give me my money back. Dude, that was a test run. We're much higher. We're higher than after the so-called fake news now. Why? Because all the momentum, the fundamentals of Bitcoin is going up and is going to continue to go up. But if you're a crypto bro, right? I dare say DGen. DGen's getting the worst stuff than this. But if you're a typical crypto bro, you hate Bitcoin for whatever reason. It's the dumbest thing, and it has cost you. Like I said, Bitcoin is up almost 100% this year. I can, you don't believe me because you probably don't even look at Bitcoin. I'll just go um, back to 1 year ago. I'll make it easy for you. And when we hit the 1 year, you're gonna see. Okay. Well, this is going from November. It's up 60%, but going from December we're up like 90 something percent. Okay. But you're in all this other stuff. Okay. So let's start with probably the number one crypto bro token, which is XRP, which funny enough isn't even a crypto. I have a video on this. XRP is not a cryptocurrency. It's not a blockchain. So therefore, it cannot be a crypto. It's just software. It's just something that they dreamed up before Bitcoin was created. Ripple Labs was in existence before Bitcoin. Before Bitcoin, right? So this XRP that they dreamt up, it wasn't based on blockchain because blockchain didn't exist. Okay, now Ripple didn't come out, I think, until 2012. This doesn't go back far enough, right? 2012, 2013, but it's not a blockchain. There's no Explorer, there's no blockchain, there's no nothing. It's just software. And Ripple keeps telling you they spend millions of dollars every month. Maybe these are unsubstantiated claims about the what's, but I know they. What I'm saying is unsubstantiated. I don't know if they spend millions, but they spend a lot of money in marketing every single month. Why? Because they're able to print new tokens every month. And so since those tokens aren't proof of work or proof of stake or proof of anything, it's really just like the dollar. They can print it and then pay themselves, Jed McCaleb and his boys, they pay themselves millions of dollars a month. This is not unsubstantiated. That's real. and they take some of that money and they pay blogs, and YouTubers and all that to say all these things about XRP that are not true. Oh, this guy Goldman Sachs says Ripple would be $1,000. Oh, this person says I don't see Ripple with no less than $100. Da 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 da. That's all made up. That's all fake, right? But you believe that, for whatever reason, because you believe what the herd believes. So what has the herd done for you? Okay, well, over the last year, since November, you're up 16%. That's actually pretty good considering that over the last 5 years, you're down 75%. Ripple was $3 in 2018. It's 53 cents now. Why? Because they're still inflating. There's still 48 billion. I talked about this in the other video. 48, now 47. Even since my last video, they printed more. So now 47 billion worth of XRP. That means they printed a billion XRP in like 3 or 4 days. That's crazy. 47 billion now XRP are left to be printed. So if it's going to be the same rate at a billion a month, this isn't going to go up much higher. So you need to get out of this, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. All right. The next coin is Pepe. If you're a crypto bro / DGen, you're probably in this, but the mistake is you got in it here after Binance, after hype, right? Before the devs sold, and you're down at least 50% in this, right? Even if you bought here, you're like, oh, I'm going to wait till it goes down. You've waited, and right now you're still down more than 50%. There's no technology behind this. It's just people decided to get together to promote something that doesn't have a use case. I always find it so interesting that people in crypto say you don't need a use case. You build the token first and then you build the use case later. Well, you can see that's not working for you. Bitcoin had a use case from day one. The real cryptos have a use case from day one, right? So you've lost money on this if you got in anywhere after the big pump. Of course, if you got in here, you probably cashed out. But the masses got in here and they've lost 50% or more. Okay, and then here's the big one. And real quick, what am I basing this off of? How do I know so many people are in this? Look at the followers. XRP 265,000 followers. Pepe 134,000 followers. Cardano 481,000 followers. What has Cardano done for you over the past year? Well, over the past year, 24% down. You're down 24%. Since the beginning of 2023, you're up like 4%. Okay? Cardano's going to change everything. It's going to change the world. It's the best crypto ever. Charles Hoskinson is a genius. Okay? Well, if he's a genius, he should have created something by now that works. He should have created something that somebody uses. Right? I don't even know if Cardano has a working DEX. I know they had the Sunday swap. I don't know if they still making Sundays or not. It might just be vanilla ice cream at this point. You know what I'm saying? On a plain cone. No Sunday, no syrup, no nuts, no cherry, nothing. I'm sure there's probably another DEX. But again, the underlying technology, I'm going to be directing this video as I often am, but I'm probably going to be even maybe a little bit more direct because you guys don't get it. The underlying technology of Cardano is trash. It is absolute, utter trash. Developers hate it. From my understanding, it's hard to code. It's nothing like Solidity and everything like that. And so when developers have to think about interoperability in between other chains and stuff like that, Cardano does not check those boxes. It is nothing. So again, similar to XRP, Charles and Friends just pays for marketing every month, and they hype it up so they can dump. But what has it got you? Nothing. Okay, same thing. This is back in 2021 now, $3. And now we're at 26 cents. You've lost 90% in 2 years. 90% in 2 years. That's crazy. Okay? And this is why you haven't made this is why you hate crypto right now. If you're a crypto bro, you're like, win bull market, win bull. Bro, first of all, there's no such thing as a bull market, right? There's no such thing as a bear market. I've shown you that on previous videos. You can check that out. But, in 2008, when everything was going on, Apple was going up. Why? Because Apple was building stuff. Apple was creating the new wave of technology that everybody was going to use. There are cryptocurrencies right now that are creating the new wave of technology, and they don't care about a bearable market. But you're in these three and you haven't made any money. Okay, so let me show you why you've been waiting on this, why you've been waiting on these three, and you probably got 20 other tokens or whatever, and they're all doing nothing. What you've missed. Here's what you've missed. Check that out. Look at that. 100 coin. You probably never heard of this. You're like, what the heck is this? 100 has introduced a totally new code to cryptocurrency. Everybody that buys have to hold for at least 100 hours. The main reason why that's important is, if 100 goes up 10% today, you don't have people that's going to go in and immediately sell the JEETs. You don't have that, right? And it's similar to stocks. Stocks is the same way, right? You can't day trade stocks. Got to have at least 25,000. Most people come to crypto to day trade, and if there is a little growth of something on a crypto, they sell it because they can't. You can't do that with 100. You got to hold. So what that does is discourages people who are looking for quick gains, and it completely eliminates bots 100%. So the result is this is now the fastest growing crypto in all of crypto. It's the number one crypto in terms of gains in all of crypto with respect to the Binance Smart Chain side. On the Ethereum side, it's also up 100x. On the Binance Smart Chain side, is up over 100x. Okay, but there's still you haven't heard of it. Look at the followers, 1,500 followers. Okay, the market cap on Binance Smart Chain is 9.3. I don't know what it is right now on Ethereum. It might be 1.5 or something like that. And you haven't heard of it, and it's kicking butt. Why? Because of the technology. So while you've been waiting on this, literally, $1,000 in this could have erased all your gains. I don't care what they were. I'm sorry, all your losses in these. Right? And my opinion, this is just going to keep going because there were people who were hating on 100 back here. Nah, this is whack. Nah, I don't know what this is. And now they see that it keeps going. It's like, okay, well, maybe I need to at least pay attention. After 100x, I need to pay attention. But it's still early, right? To get to, let me just show you real quick. Just to get to Shiba. Because I don't, Doge has its place. Doge is not a crap coin. Doge is at least proof of work. Okay, but Shiba is utter crap. There's nothing to it. Why? Hello, what's going on? There's absolutely nothing to Shiba. If you're a Shiba person, I'm sorry to tell you that it's crap, right? As exemplified by all the stuff that they try to come out with that doesn't work, right? Shibarium and Shiboshi and whatever the hell else. It hasn't worked because, again, the underlying technology doesn't work, right? But if you look at this, fully diluted market cap is 4.25 billion. 4.25 billion worth of crap. I don't know where the max supply. There used to be a max supply. Now this is really interesting. I would check that out. There used to be a max supply here, and now there's not. I know they do burns and stuff, but the burns aren't big enough to matter, right? And the team is not even really paying attention. They're screwing people, all that, but yet you still got all these believers, right? So let me go back here. In order for 100 to get to worthless Shiba level, completely worthless Shiba, 100 would have to go up by 400x from here. 500x from here. 500x from here to get to Shiba, which doesn't introduce anything. 100 has introduced, like I said, having to hold. Basically, the main use cases, like I said, bots can't bot it. They can't do anything. A lot of these cryptocurrencies, Pepe and Cardano and others, would be up more if it weren't for bots. What do bots do? Basically, bots, anytime you buy, right, a bot will come. I don't know if I can find one live here, but when you buy, well, it's not going to be on this because, again, they hate Bitcoin. But when you buy, a bot will automatically sell your buy. They'll buy, they'll see your buy. They'll buy before your buy, and your buy will make the price go up, and then they'll sell all within the same transaction. So all of this happens within seconds. So literally, you might buy something 10 grand, like, oh yeah, let's go. And then you notice you didn't move the price that much. Some of that is based on liquidity, but a lot of that is bots are watching your buys. Okay. Bots can watch 100 however they want. They can't do anything. They can't sell people buys or buy people sales. The technology doesn't allow that. So you tell me if you think that's useful or not. You tell me if people are going to want something that can't be manipulated. Right? And then I think in the future, the use cases are just, out of this world in terms of like a certificate of deposit, a decentralized CD. I've heard that term before. Like you could use 100 to really buy anything that somebody is, willing to wait for. Let's say you want to, work with a contractor, and the contractor says, hey, yes, I will do this work. I'm going to do this work. And you say, okay, I believe you're going to do this work. The contractor says, hey, I need a down payment. I need a down payment. And you say, I really don't like to give down payments because people have ran away with the money. Right? So you can say, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a down payment, but it's got to be in 100. If you're telling me that the job is going to be done in 2 days, right? Maybe it's a kitchen job or something like that. You're saying 2 days. Then I'll give you the deposit in 100, which takes 100 hours. So as long as the job is done within that 100 hours, you'll be good. Right? Like that's just one of many ways that it can be used. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you might use a CD for. And as I said in other videos, I'm hoping that other crypto projects will copy off 100. I really do, because I just want people in crypto to win. Because if you saw my last video, you see that you're not winning with cash. They stealing your cash, right? So what people don't understand is this is the way traditional stocks work. Okay, when you buy a stock with your 401k or IRA, you can't touch it for a certain period of time. Most people invest through a 401k, right? And as you can see here, I wanted to pull this up so you guys can have the right information. You can't touch what's in your 401k, according to this, until at least age 59 and a half. If you remove anything from your 401k before this age, not only are you going to be hit with a penalty, but you're also going to be hit with income taxes. Right? And so basically, with the penalty, which is typically 10%, whatever your income tax is, you're going to be losing, close to 40% or more of your investment. That is a steep penalty. So the reason why stocks keep going up, some of them, and they go up in tandem, is because they don't let regular people have access to it. And this is why you never know what's coming. You never know the bad stuff that's happening, right? When 2008 happened, nobody knew it was coming other than the people that were inside the business. And they are allowed to sell first. They sell first. Can you imagine that? They know what's coming. They see what's coming. They sell first, and the little guy is left holding the bag. Right? This is how it works typically. So whatever age you are now, 30, 35, 40, you can't touch that without penalty until this age. Now, after that, then according to this, you can take out, withdrawals penalty free or what have you. We're not going to even talk about if they did a good job managing your funds or not. Whatever you have left, even if they've lost money, you won't be able to take out until age 59 and a half. Right? So what Hundred has said is, okay, look, we don't we're not going to require you to hold for 30 years or 20 years, right? People in crypto are so crazy. Let's just make them hold for 100 hours. let's make them hold for 100 hours. Let's eliminate bots. Let's eliminate what they call JEETs. JEETs is people who trade like, dozens and dozens of times a day. Pretty much your day traders. They don't make any money, just like the Forex traders and other stuff. You Forex traders, I'm this close to doing a Forex trader expose video because, man, it is out of control, the amount of people that's lying now. I offered money a couple years ago on Instagram to any Forex trader that could prove that they had made a profit over the course of a year if they had been trading, every day for a year or, so many times. I think I put a stipulation on like how many trades, right? For a year, since y'all out here buying Lamborghinis and stuff, surely you're profitable. I'm like, you got to show your P&L and it's got to be a real account. And I offered $10,000. $10,000. I offered it to Kelly OG. I offered it to other people in particular. And how many of them do you think took up my offer? How many? Zero. Because none of them could prove that they were profitable. Not a single one. And I knew that, which is why I put that out there. I knew that they couldn't prove it. Right? I'm not saying, Kelly OG is a bad person. Where I don't know her, whatever. But I'm just, and she's not, by far, she's not the worst one. I've seen videos on YouTube of guys saying I've been trading. There's a video right now of a guy saying I've been trading crypto. I've been trading Forex for 1 year and I've made $11 million this year. Lies. Lies. No, you have not. Okay. But anyway, I don't know how I got off on that point. Like, you don't take it from somebody who is a great day trader. I am a great day trader. There's no question about it. I could trade if I chose to. I could trade and live off of my trading. I'm that good. But here's the thing. Even though I'm that good, I make more money doing absolutely nothing with crypto. I make more money. Like, seriously. Right? And where I got that from is I looked at all of the top traders, and I saw that none of them were like the richest people. All the richest people in the world were dudes that like built companies or just did nothing. Warren Buffett, right? He just invests in stocks and eat ice cream in McDonald's every day, Coca-Cola, right? And he makes money, right? He's held on to stuff for years, like most of the stuff he's been invested in for years and years. And people will tell him to get out, get out, get out. He's like, no, I'm going to stick to it, right? And he invests in things that makes dividends. You know what else makes dividends? This right here, 100 has dividends. What are you talking about, BSG? They do airdrops. And there's an airdrop coming up soon, right? On the Binance Smart Chain side, this is at 9.3 million market cap. This gets to 10 million market cap. They're going to do an airdrop, right? Which is free money, free tokens, right? And they're going to keep doing them. You just got to go to the website, go down here, check the website, check it out. They have different intervals where they do these airdrops. That's like dividend, and they're going to do it up to 10 billion. So after, if it gets to 10 million, then it'll be one at 100 million, then it'll be one at 1 billion, then it'll be one at 10 billion. Right? And so if you've been in, like if you're in at these levels, the amount of tokens that you're going to get at these levels, right? And you might have invested like $1,000, you know what I'm saying? 2,500, you know what I'm saying? The amount of tokens that you're going to get, they're going to be worth millions of dollars at 10 billion. The amount of free tokens, not what you invested, the amount of free tokens that they're going to give you. Okay? If that's not a dividend, I don't know what is. So they're changing the game, man, which is why it's going up. But you keep being focused on this kind of stuff, what's being fed to you. I'm going to take it a step further, right? The reason why you keep focusing on this is because this is what you do. You go to CoinMarketCap or whatever, right? And then you just focus on the top stuff, right? And then you might watch a YouTuber, and what do they talk about? The top stuff. Most people don't go past the first page unless they're getting paid to talk about it. They don't go past, they won't even go to the bottom of the first page. They definitely not going to page 3 or 4 or 5. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like this is laziness. So, but it's designed this way. They want you to focus on this. They don't want you to dig. They don't want you to find the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why one of the reasons why I had this channel. Because no, there's nobody else save, the people from the 100 community talking about this. There's nobody talking about this. That's why, people keep worrying, oh man, it's gone up. But it's still early. And they're still building, and we got more airdrops. The airdrops alone is enough, right? If you can I can realistically right now and look somebody in the face and say, bro, if you got a few $1,000s, you put it in 100. If it's no guarantee, you put it in 100, just the airdrops alone, if it gets to 10 billion, which some meme coin, I don't remember who it is, got to 40 billion. So it's been done before. If it gets to 10 billion, right, the free airdrops you're going to get is going to be worth a lot of money, right? There's no reason why 100 can't be $1. I talked about this with XRP. 100 has the same amount of tokens as XRP. XRP is trash. XRP is not a blockchain. It does nothing. It's just a bunch of guys that are very well connected. They're connected to PayPal. They're connected to Peter Thiel. They're connected to others, and they're just using their influence, connections to the government, right? That's why the cases got thrown out, because XRP has connects. They certainly do. There's a lot of senators and stuff that's getting free XRP. It's a Ponzi, but there's nothing underneath it. Okay? So that being said, it's 100 billion XRP. It's 101 billion hundreds. You can see it right here. Look at this price. Look at the XRP price. Right? So I mean, even if it gets to this price, like good night, where else can you get those type of opportunities? Right? So like this is early days for this, and that's why every week I keep coming on here. Y'all see, and I keep telling y'all. How do y'all know I know what I'm talking about? Because it keeps going, and people still haven't discovered it yet. So don't miss this opportunity, guys. Right? Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. I'm not telling you to invest your rent, your mortgage, or anything like that. Right? What I would do is sell a bunch of crap. If you got the PlayStation 2 and other stuff, you got a bunch of crap, you got a bunch of toys your kids don't play with no more, like a old car sitting in the yard, I would sell all that stuff and I would put it into 100. I really would. And just let it sit there. If you want to get involved with some of the stuff they're doing and all that, great. But just let it sit there for a couple years and see what happens. But I'm going to keep talking about it. Full disclosure, I'm invested, right? You can go back and look at the first video I did. That's pretty much when I was invested. So, we just going to keep rocking and rolling and going from there. It's your boy BSG. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video.